What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis, and we are back with yet another video this afternoon. What I wanted to do for you guys today is talk about a stock that I'm really looking forward to when it comes to next week. That's because this stock has been going absolutely crazy, and some news came out recently, a couple days ago now, about this stock and them with their initial public offering of their own SPAC. So I wanted to talk about all of those things here today. I'm going to tell you guys about how the stock has been moving and what I'm going to do come next week. If you guys are new around here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. It turns out about 10% of you guys are subscribed to this channel that are watching this video. So if we can up that number a little bit, I'd really appreciate it. Please throw a thumbs up on the video and a comment down below about this stock or any other stock that you're into or looking forward to this week is always greatly appreciated, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about American Resource Corporation. As always, folks, this is not financial advice. I'm just some guy on YouTube that likes to give you guys a little bit of information about the stocks that he's looking into, just so that I can put them on your guys' watch list so you have something to look forward to come Monday through Friday when the market is open. So the reason I got interested in American Resources Corporation is because of a video that Dead Inside made a long time ago about MP, which is another mining company that piqued my interest. And so whenever this stock came on my radar, I knew I had to make a video on it because it reminds me a lot of MP. You know, it's an American company that focuses on mining, and that's why I got really interested in this stock. And the fact that they have their very own SPAC means that they're trying to expand. All of those things just really got me interested. So let's go ahead and talk about this. These guys focus on three major things: American carbon, American metals, and American rare earth. As you guys know, we talked about MP before. MP focuses on American rare earth, or rare, we can just say rare earth. And so um sorry, they don't focus on American rare earth, they focus on rare earth. That just happens to be in America. But so that's why this stock really piqued my interest, because we know that rare earth materials are going to be extremely needed here in the near term and long term future. So, you know, we have applications like vehicles and construction, and as well as, you know, healthcare. All these medical devices and vehicles and buildings, they're all going to need this rare earth material because of the way that technology is absolutely booming right now. And so that's why I got really interested in this stock. So American Carbon, if we look to the left here, they expected it to produce revenue Q4 of 2020, so last quarter of last year. So they focus on the high volatile carbon, PCI carbon, specialty alloy metal carbon, industrial stoker carbon. So apparently this should be producing revenues by now. But you know how I like to do it on this on my channel, guys. We have to go through. I give you guys the information, and we need to go through and fact check everything and make sure that what's going on in these investor type presentations are actually true. American metals, used metals and steel products, used copper products, used carbide products, recovered mechanicals for resale. Very interesting. And interestingly enough, this is actually producing revenue for them currently. So that's a good check mark there. And then American rare earth, the stuff that I'm interested in: heavy rare earth oxides, light rare earth oxides, cobalt and lithium, and I think a few others that they didn't list here. And they're expecting that this is going to produce revenue sometime this year. So all of these things, you know, they're in this market. They're not only focused on rare earth. They're kind of expanding. And I kind of went through this investor presentation type deal here, this presentation that they have, and a lot of things, you know, they checked off a lot of boxes for me, and it seems like a reasonable company. But of course, you guys have to go out and do your own deep dive to make sure that you are willing to invest in a company like this. And they have a lot of great style these style presentations on their website. So please go through, you know, dig into the presentations and see if it's a company that you'd be interested in. Let's really quickly talk about this article that came out just a couple of days ago now, February 5th. So the American Resources skyrockets 54% on American acquisition opportunity initial offering. So what they're doing is these guys have their very own SPAC right now, American Acquisition Opportunity, a special purpose acquisition company of American Resources. The ticker symbol for American Resources is AREC. Initial public offering on February 4th. I think that meant to say 2021. And then the ticker symbol for the SPAC is apparently AAOI. Intends to search for a target in the land holdings and resources industry. The offering size is 100 million up to 115 million. if the underwriter's over allotment option is exercised in full. The shares are up 54% in the pre-market. So let's go really quickly look at AREC stock, which is American Resources Corp. This is not the SPAC, this is their actual stock. And we see on the 5-day chart, this thing was sitting at around $2.55, so around $2.50, and it absolutely skyrocketed 178% all the way up to $6.62. And since then, we've had a little bit of a cool down, down about 10% from the highs. On Friday at around close, we were holding steady between $6 and $6.50, bouncing up and down. We closed at $6 and we ended up finishing off after hours at $6.24. So this stock is interesting for me, guys. Obviously, I need to go through and really do my own deep dive into it. But you guys know how I like doing these videos. I like coming out here and putting you guys on exactly whenever I get on these stocks. So this is put on my radar and I want to give you guys this information. So sitting at $6.24, I really need to see how this thing is going to open up on Monday. Obviously, we've had this crazy run up, and me personally, I really hate chasing stocks on the way up. But since this thing had a little bit of a cool down over the past few days, the past couple of days, maybe there is a little bit of potential there. I guess it's only been on that Friday actually that it had this cool down. So Thursday going into Friday, we jumped up about $2. So this thing has been running a little bit. So what I'll be doing whenever it comes to open on Monday, I'll just be watching this one, and I'll see whether or not it cools down even more. And if it does, maybe that'll be an interesting point for entry for me. If it continues to go up, quite honestly, I'll probably still wait for a cool down personally. I mean, look at this, you guys. The market cap is $213 million. So, we have a pretty reasonable size market cap. This isn't like some of the other penny stocks that we've been talking about, although it is technically still a penny stock. So at least according, with my standards. So yeah, this one I'm just gonna be watching it next week, but I'm very interested to finding an entry point when it comes to American Resources Corp. And again, the ticker symbol is AREC. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'd really appreciate you guys sticking out to the end and watching this video all the way through. Please throw a thumbs up, and if you're new around here, please subscribe and join the family. That's all I got for you guys. Peace out.